In the old days, for example, the thought was never borrow or be. If you were going to buy something, you should save and buy it with cash. That notion went out a long time ago, and if you had followed that notion, you would never have had Henry Ford. He wouldn't have been able to sell the cars, and on and on and on. Credit properly managed is a tool that can better your life, that will be essential to the economy. Just think in the recent past when consumer spending kind of went down because people were apprehensive about what the future may hold, the economy slowed. And therefore, when the economy slowed, people weren't buying, people lost jobs. It shows why credit is really a lubricant for society, but it does have to be properly managed. It can get out of hand, and we all have experience with that. If you are in a situation where you have to operate solely with what you have, then you may be able to utilize that over a long period of time to increase your position in society. But you can leverage with credit as long as what you do with that credit provides a better return than the cost of the credit itself. And so to say that one should never get into debt would mean maybe you better rent your whole life instead of buying a home or something along that line. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Is saving a good thing? Well, clearly, in some senses, yes, because without saving, you don't have a source of capital. Capital is used for borrowing, which then allows society to become more productive. But to save before you can acquire something that you need, which will allow you to be more productive, is counterproductive, because what you can do if you have a cost benefit analysis is that if there's going to be more benefit to what you're going to do with borrowing that money, then it would be to save. It's counterproductive to, say, not use the credit. Also, one has to take into account interest rates, which is the return on your savings, is quite low these days, and that's good in some senses. But it also means that if you put your money into a savings account and don't do anything better with it, then you're going to lose because inflation is exceeding the return you get on savings.